Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie and we are here, not back, but we are here in Minecraft Dungeons and I did promise you guys we are playing this on the channel. This is not the Let's Play, alright? I just wanted to do a quick video explaining some stuff to you guys and I'm going to show you the first part of it. Do kind of a makeshift little quick start guide explaining some stuff to you guys so you can get into the game and just like play to your heart's content, alright? This is my character I've been playing with since yesterday. It was released on the 26th. It is on every platform. It's on PlayStation 4. It's on the Switch. It's on Xbox One. It is on PC, and it's also on the Game Pass. If you want to try this game out before you buy it, you can try it out on the Game Pass, and it'll be a lot cheaper, and then you'll know whether you want to go ahead and purchase it or not. Also, the Game Pass lets you get a discount. I don't know if it counts towards this game, but there's discounts for buying games on the Game Pass. I think that's a higher tier. In the description down below, I will leave a link to the Game Pass and also Minecraft Dungeons page. It'll show you what all different platforms it's on. And right now, it looks like it's gonna be $20, and that's it. It's not bad. You can also buy it for your Mojang account on the PC. So you can either get it through the Mojang account or you can buy it on the Xbox Game Pass. It's I don't know if it's on Steam. I'll have to check on that. Anyway, all the links of those will be on the description down below. This is not an ad. I'm not getting paid for this. I love Minecraft, and I've been in love with the concept of Minecraft Dungeons since they released it at the Minecon. Uh, was it last year? Something like that. And when we do have the Let's Play, it will be me and Wargs playing the game. All right. It will be a multiplayer thing. Um, with the options here, this is your little loading screen here. Originally, you just have like the campfire, and then it says press any button, and you come press the button, and it loads up your characters. On here, switches it to online and offline mode. You click this, and it brings up the game session here. We are not going to do that. I do have two friends on this account, but don't worry about that. This button here switches it from online to offline mode, and then you can start the game solo. So you can play it with friends, you can play it by yourself. I believe you can switch between the two, so you don't have to use the solo character and then use like a regular character. You can just play through and then play through with your friends also. So we're going to play through this on offline mode, but we're going to switch heroes because I don't want to be using this one. I want to go through the game fresh with you guys. We're going to create new. I don't know how many characters are maxed on this. There's not that much information that's been released on it. There is a wiki, but there's not too much information on the wikis. So when I find a good wiki, I will add that to the description down below. It won't be on this video to start out with, but watching this in the future, you'll be able to go to the wiki and get information on that. But there's not too much information on the wiki about this game. So we want to create a new character, and then there's a huge selection here of characters that you can be in the game. They're basically just skins for your character. They have the defaults, Steve, and I forgot the name of this guy's character. And then there's some DLC skins down here. I might have to look into that. That looks like a little mage skin. Well, let's see. I believe I chose this one as my first character. Let's do like an old man type deal. We'll hit that. This is our character. We're going to start in the game. Select. And then hit enter. I have the music. This game has wonderful music, but I don't trust music in videos, so I do have the music off. Please go online if you're getting this game. Turn the music on. The music is wonderful. Just to let you guys know. I'm gonna hit start.
The village is burning. No doubt this is the work of the evil Arch-Illager and his minions. They sweep across the land like a ravenous scourge, subjugating or destroying all in their path. This is a time for heroes like yourself. Make haste. The villagers have need of you.
Now there is an opening cinematic for this, so you guys can see that. I'll see if I can't find a way to show you guys that. I don't know, but there's an opening cinematic to this that explains the whole Illager Leech thing. This is kind of the territorial here. So left click to move around. Find the objective. This is the objective on your map. It's always going to be on here. There's not a mini map that I can see on here, but if you press M, that will bring up the map of the area. Press M again to close it. You press I, that opens up your inventory. You have 3 slots here. This you would think is a shield, but it's actually armor. Excuse me. You have a slot for melee weapons and a slot for ranged weapons. This is your power level. This is your actual level. Every time you level up, you get an enchantment point, and we'll discuss that in a second. And then these 3 slots here, you would think are potions, but if you look on your bar here, you can press E to use a health potion. Alright, so these items are not potions. Alright, these are your artifact slots. Alright, and they're kind of like magical items that you can use and it has a cooldown, and you'll get one, and I'll show you what that does in a second. There's a list here of, I don't know exactly how many slots you have, if there's limited. I haven't actually checked on that or not, but you can sort through your inventory here. Artifacts, as you can see, the little potion bottle means artifacts, not potions. Alright, and this is for enchanted items, which we'll get into that once we level up. This right here will determine by all of the gear you have equipped. I don't know if it has to do with your level or not, but this will also tell you what you can and can't do when you go into the world map, which you don't have access to yet. We'll get into that in a second. And you can press space bar to roll. Now you can roll off the edge, so be careful. Rolling off the edge of the map will kill you. All right, so do be careful with that. All right. So we're gonna get started. Also, with ranged weapons, you have arrows. You have to actually get arrows in the game. You have a bow to start out with, but you don't have any arrows for it. Alright, so let's get started. Try to get through this as fast as possible. Alright, kill the zombies. Sword use to kill the zombies. There is kind of like a suction area effect when you get emeralds. So just show that off. It does kind of suck them towards you. That's the way we're supposed to go. Make sure you check all the side little avenues. Sometimes there's chests and objectives and stuff over there too that they don't show up in your main little quest. Now this is actually giving you some arrows to show you the ranged attack, and it's wanting you to shoot this skeleton here. You do have to have line of sight on stuff in order to hit them, so be careful on that. And you can go through this game using ranged if you want. I would save your arrows for stuff that you want to stay away from. See, that'll show you the distance that you have to be in order to get the emeralds to suck to you. So it's about, I don't know, 3-4 inches on the screen. In Minecraft terms, probably 3 or 4 blocks. Sometimes on these bridges, it looks, these little sections here. Oh, these little sections here will actually fall in. So be careful when you're walking across bridges in this game. So try to get through here. Ah, man. Here we go. Villagers! There's a supply crate. You click on that. We have bread. Any kind of item that is a food item in the game, you can click on it and it will give you a regeneration buff for a certain amount of time. The bread gives you 30 seconds. The apples is the most common one I've found. It's about 3 or 4 seconds of regen. Get down through here. It'll give us a few more arrows. I find myself using the bow a lot more than the sword until I get like in my game when I got dual wield. This is the Illager Leech dude. Level up. This is you leveled it up, so you level up, you get the little thing. It's going to teach you about enchanting. You just press the I button and select an item. So don't just pick thing and enchant it. Look through the enchantments here. What we have here is supercharged. You can click on it and it'll bring it up. And charged shots do more damage and have more pushback, and that'll give you a 20% increase. And you can upgrade this multiple times for enchanting. And then we have infinite shot, a chance to replenish an arrow after shooting. The first slot is 16%. These are not the same. When I get another bow, I will show you that. On this particular sword, we have sharpness, which is increased damage, and then looting, increased chance for mobs to drop consumables. I think I'm going to go with the increased damage for right now. There we go. That's level 1 of this enchantment. You can open it up when you get more points. When I get 2 points, I can upgrade this again. It's locked right now because I don't have the points for it. And that's enchanting. Alright, I'm going to show you a couple other things with enchanting later on. But for right now, we want to go ahead and get through this. This is your artifact. Alright, press inventory. Put this into your artifact slot. I don't know what the actual pushing down there means. Also down here, there's a little bar here that has like a weird face on it. Yes, they want you to use it. So let's go do that real quick. There we go. And then once you use it, it's on cooldown. You press right click, you activate it, press right click. The different methods of using the artifacts are different. So sometimes just pressing the button will artifact it or activate it and that kind of stuff. So it depends. And if we go in here and we actually click on this, you can see it does 40 range damage, and then there's a 30-second cooldown. So it's not used up. And now it's available again. Now this is showing you there's a chest over here. In order to get this, you face the direction you want to roll, and then you press the roll button. There we go. Some more arrows, and we're going to face this direction here and then roll across. There's also special enchantments that you can get on your armor that will allow you to have special effects when you roll, which is really, really cool. You probably won't find any armor during the starting little map right here. And this is the end.
You were too late to rescue the villagers, but don't fret. They're still out there somewhere waiting for a hero to find them.
Now, once you get to the end, it'll load up into a camp. This is your score here, and after each mission you'll get a chest. This is the chest guy. There's a little animation here. You can watch the entire animation you want, or you can click on it and it'll automatically open the little monster chest for you. And you get another artifact here. This one is a trusty adventurer's fishing rod. It doesn't fish. You put it on your bar here. You activate it as a... This is the actual item level, by the way. This is level 7 item, and this is level 1 item. I don't know why I didn't think of that. And as you can see, this stuns them for 1.5 seconds and has a 5-second cooldown. It also says it pulls mobs closer to you and briefly stuns them. So If you're going for a more melee oriented build, you can. This is your starting area right here, the little camp. You come here to buy gear and stuff like that. I don't know if we have time for the second mission. Um, we can try. We can try. So as you can see, this kind of still like a territorial. You're trying to find like your people. So let's go ahead and do the creepy forest. This is what I'm talking about. You can't increase the difficulty. It will tell you whether you are able to do that or not by this little arrow, down arrow here. So we're going to go ahead and start with this one. I believe you can come back and do the higher difficulties if you want for some increased rewards.
By the Arch-Illager's decree, all free folk are now enemies of the Illager Empire. Somewhere in these woods, a caravan is transporting villager prisoners to labor in far-off lands. Find the caravan and stop the Illagers, or there's no telling what dreadful doom will befall our villager friends.
So I'm kind of going to try to rush through this one also. Ooh, giant area effect. Now there are creepers in this game, and I have discovered that the creepers don't necessarily follow the same guidelines as regular Minecraft. I have had them explode on me through solid walls without actually seeing me, so just to let you guys know that's a thing. I'm getting a sword. I'm going to go ahead and break this, and let's go ahead and take care of these guys. There we go. So we can open our inventory now. As you can see, this sword is a level 2 sword. This one's level 1. This one does 10 to 16. This one does 11 to 17. This one is better. So we want to equip this one. Alright? But we have already enchanted this one. Alright? We've already enchanted this one. If we select this one and we hit salvage here, it'll tell you what you get out of it. You'll get a little bit of emeralds, and then you'll also get your enchantment point back. However many enchantment points you have in this, you'll get back from salvaging. We're going to salvage this one, and then we're going to enchant our new sword. Now, as you can see, this weapon doesn't have the same enchantments on it. The enchantments that you get on your weapons will be randomly selected, and you want to take a look at those and use the one that... Don't just go by damage or by the item level of the item. Make sure you check your enchantments too. So there might be a lower damaging item that gives a lot more damage because of the enchantment. So what we have here is smiting. 20% increased damage from undead. Chains has a 30% chance to cluster mobs together and keep them bound for a short time. Really good enchantments on this one. Fire aspect. Set mobs on fire, dealing damage over time. Let's do a flaming sword. That sounds cool. Now, once you enchant something, I don't think there's a way to take them off of there. I haven't got to a point in the game where you can do that without salvaging the weapon itself. There might be like a villager that does that that you unlock later in the game. I don't have access to that right now, so we'll have to see. We're going to go ahead and unlock this villager. There we go. Looks like we picked up a strength potion. And I like how the sword makes flames come around from where you are walking around or running around. That's pretty cool. There's the creeper! And you can't shoot down. Oh, you can. Cool. I did not know that. You can shoot down on enemies from above. That's that opens up a lot more strategy for this game than I originally thought. We are going the wrong way. The way to the end here. I love how they just like fall down the ground and just like squirm when they get killed. Creeper holes. There's an apple. I think it's 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Yeah. There's a chest. Emeralds. I will show you what we can do with emeralds once we unlock a villager in our camp. Try to rush. I don't think this actually increases the speed that you walk around, but we'll see. There we go. Oop, another chest. More emeralds. You can't kill the animals. Sometimes the animals will drop food. See? Like that. Yeah. You can also leave the food on the ground, come back and get it. I just accidentally clicked on it. The one thing I don't like is I haven't found a way to smash the barrels, so I don't think you can smash some of the stuff in the game like you do in regular Minecraft. My wife is also playing this on the Switch, and right now she loves it, so this is a great game for the Switch if that's something you want to do. We basically bought a Switch to play Pokemon. You're armored. The spiders will web you and it keeps you in place for like 3 or 4 seconds, so be careful with those. There's the web action. I'll see if I can get one to web me. Come on, don't attack me, web me. Come on. Come on. There we go, see, and I can't move. There we go. The different types of potions. Oh, I did not know this one existed. I never went this way. Nice. Let's try to make our way over here. Ooh. It's an axe! Hold up. So this doesn't do as much damage, and it's committed. Increase the damage against already wounded targets. That's a good enchantment. And fire aspect again. I'm gonna keep this weapon, but this one is better damage wise. No, it's not, is it? This one does more damage. This one has a special ability that does a spin attack move. Let's try that. We can go ahead and salvage this one. This one's probably slower. Go ahead and put fire aspect on this one too. There we go. This shows you just how easy it is to just switch weapons on the go. And enchantments. Spin attack. Well, I guess we might have to just watch and see what that does. I fell down. Stop it! Speed pushing. Oh. Oh, I like this axe. That's what I thought. There we go. Alright. Also, a little strategy, you can knock them back and then run towards them. Or you could probably roll towards them. I didn't even think about that. Go ahead and take care of these guys. I don't actually need that. I don't know why I keep clicking on it. These spiders will run from you and try to trap you. The AI in this game is pretty good for a hack and slash. Got another level. This is a TNT block, and I will show you what that does in a second. All right, we got an extra level, so I want to go ahead and enchant this one. Supercharged. Let's do the increased knockback. Infinity is pretty good too, but we have plenty of arrows right now. I do want to let you know the amount of arrows you can have are dependent on the bow's arrow ability. Some bows have more arrows than others. Access to arrows. Just let you guys know that. Oh, can I right click with this? Yeah. Okay. So you pick up TNT block by clicking on it or moving over it. Once you get to an area where there's a lot of enemies, hopefully, you just right click and it throws it. There we go. That's a mage. As with all video games, take out the mage first. There's another villager over there. We're going to go take him out in a second. I wanted some heal item there. Get a little bit of regen going. Ooh, more food. Alright. Passive aggression. I've killed a lot of passive mobs. Let's just say that. There we go. And these gates that are purple, that means there's some objective that you haven't completed yet. Once you complete that objective, these gates unlock. So arrows, I don't need the food, so we're just going to leave that there. Go ahead and eat that one. Come on. Now, Smite is probably the better enchantment, just in case you guys want to know that one. There's more weapons in this game than are actually in regular Minecraft, so do take the time to try out new stuff. Don't just go with the regular Minecraft weapons. Also, I haven't found any durability damage or need to repair, so that's that. That's to show you that you do need line of sight on these guys, otherwise you can't shoot them. Let's get going. Look at this wolf howls getting on my nerves. Yummy. Hello. I love the idea of leeches. I can't wait till they actually add in magic to Minecraft. They kind of like set it up to where like it's supposed to be like potions or magic, but that's not magic. That's alchemy. Is there a way to get over there? Can I shoot that? I'll be able to shoot that. No. Oh, okay. There's a way to get over that. Just walk up on these stairs. Okay. And that's the basics of the game here. We're going to click on this thing here. It should take us to our camp.
These villages are free from the clasp of the Illagers. All thanks to you.
This is my score for that mission. We're going to click on this. We're going to click on that. Open the chest up. It gives us a death cap rare item. Go ahead and go to camp. There are different types of items. So this one's common. This bow here is rare. So we're going to actually switch this one out. We're going to disenchant this one or salvage. This one we're going to go ahead and put on our bar since that's the only items there. This one gives us great increased attack and movement speed. It lasts for 8.2 seconds and it has a 30-second cooldown. And we're going to go ahead and enchant this one here. Radiant Shot, 20% chance to spawn a circular area that heals allies. Cool. And we have power, increased damage. Wild Rage, hitting an enemy causes it to send it into a rage. It makes it hostile to other enemies. I think Radiance is actually pretty good, but I'm going to go with Power. There we go. This is your 3 areas for each of your weapons. As you can see, your artifacts don't have those areas. But your weapons do. You got power, you got speed, and you got area. Alright. There we go. Now that if you come back here, you have a new villager here, and you have a chest. We're going to go ahead and open the chest. And this is a guy that you buy items off of. You just trade your emeralds for items. So we can go ahead and get a couple of these. This gives us a new axe, a Highland axe. Stun mobs. And we can do this one more time. A new bow. As you can see, this is a regular bow. This is a long bow. This one does more max damage. And it says supercharge attacks. And if we highlight an item when we have one equipped, it'll actually show you the difference. So this one does a little bit less damage than this one, but increased speed. It also has growing. The fired shot grows in the air, dealing extra damage to distant targets. So this will do more damage the further you shoot, which is cool. And then infinity, which gives you extra arrows. It's basically the same damage, even though this one's common and this one's rare. This one has increased damage on it too, but only 10%. So we could actually do this and do growing and get 25% damage off of it. This guy right here is a unique weapon. You can tell with the kind of like an orangish red color. It's going to be a lot better than this. We're just going to go ahead and salvage this one. Get some money out of it. And we have Echo. Some of your attacks can be followed up by another attack and replicate section. That sounds pretty good. Thundering, I like this one too. There's a chance to do 3 damage to nearby targets. And we have Smiting, which does 20% increased damage to undead. I'm going to do Echo. I haven't tried that out. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to cover it for today. Now that you got this map, this section open here, you got a little thing when you come into here. There's a lot more places for you to look at and go and do. When you click on a mission here, it'll show you here the power. You can actually increase the difficulty if you want. You know, there's actually drops in here that you haven't, if you haven't seen them yet, it won't show you. But that's the basics of the game. This point here gets you into the game where you can actually get items from your little camp and do some stuff. There's probably secrets in this map that I don't know about. Don't put any of those in the comments. Thank you. I want to discover them for my own. There's a little house here you can go into. There's lots of places for you to explore in your camp. But I think I'm going to cut the video here. It's a nice little introduction to the game, letting you know everything you can do with your items and stuff like that. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, make sure you hit the notification bell, and make sure you set the notification settings in the notification bell. You get notifications every time I upload a video. You can come check it out, see if you like it. If you do like this video and you want to share it with your friends, tell me what you like it. There's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media. If you have any tips, tricks, or comments, put it down in the comments down below. Don't forget to follow me on my social media pages. Don't forget to set your notification settings for this channel using the notification bell. And I want to note something. There's no class in this game. The armor types are basically will inform you of what you're going to do. It's not really a class per se. It's basically like in Minecraft, you can put different types of armor on yourself. There are mage robes in this game. All right, there are mage robes in this game, and it reduces the cooldown of your artifacts. All right, so just let you guys know that you don't have to just go melee oriented or ranged oriented. You can't go with like an artifact user oriented character. Anyway, guys, I think that covers it. I'll see you guys later.